Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Linny, as always. Welcome back to the channel. Starting up the Skyline right now. Gonna go ahead and take it out to the shop. Got the Evo parked out front. I should probably move the car because the space in between those two cars not very big, and I don't want anybody to accidentally hit it. But yeah, we'll go find out if our idling issues can be fixed by Ruben. Looks like we're holding decent AFRs right now. It's not terribly rich. It might have spoken too soon, but we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead, pop the hood down, and get this thing out and rolling, and then yeah, we'll see what Ruben says. So it looks like we are still running kind of rich. I did buy a boost gauge holder, well, actually a multi-gauge holder, so there's two of them, and it's gonna go in the vents here, so that'll be a lot easier to monitor right there, which is gonna be perfect. Then we can tuck all of our wiring and all that behind here too. I kind of will miss having that, but I guess we do have the driver's side small vent, and then that, and then of course the two that point out the windows. So for defrost we should be good, but for heat purposes probably not so much. But I mean, this is kind of a summer car anyway. I will be daily driving it, but it is more of a summer car than that. So these are flaking, you can see that right there, all this little paint coming off of here. So that'd be nice to replace anyway. Hopefully I got the right part and that it's properly 3D printed for our car. But yeah, should work out pretty nice. Alrighty, came to the shop. They were a little busy. I didn't really record in there, but it is fucking pouring right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and stir this up, and maybe we'll go for a couple slides or so, because we love rain and we have bald tires. So, oh, there's the idling issue again. No bueno, we don't like that. Huh, very odd, but it is holding. It's probably gonna go down. Yep, there it is. Oh, I just dropping. Super rich. Warehouses? Do I send it? Do I first gear send it? Let's see. Alrighty, so we are back at the house now. I do want to take care of that idling issue, and Eric said it might actually be the iacv, so we're gonna clean out the throttle body, clean out the iacv, and see what's up. Just take everything off and just kind of make sure that that's not the issue, because if it is, that's a very simple issue. And right now I am uploading and editing some videos for you guys. So we've got the Skyline, the other Skyline, the GTR here. There's two videos coming out here soon. I've just been working through footage and all that. Also, check out the new room setup. I don't think you guys ever saw it before this, but the bed was turned sideways and in the corner, so I didn't have room on both sides of the bed. This desk was actually against this wall, and then all of this shelving was like in the sides, and then that bookcase was over here. So now that we have everything super nice and tidy, I feel like I have a lot more space, because I can actually, look at this, check this out. We can go full spin mode here without hitting anything, which is super nice. I was not able to do that before. I was hitting the side of the bed and it was not bueno. But yeah, so after we get this done, we're gonna go run over to the park and take a quick little walk, and then after that we will get started working on the Skyline some more, and hopefully, very, very hopefully, that will fix our issues for idling at least. And then the last thing we need to do is figure out that boost leak, and we should be good. Like, the car's driving phenomenal right now. It's just really rich as well. So I think we need to mess with the fuel pressure regulator as well, but it's aftermarket. I wish we had an OEM one. I just don't want to buy the part. There's one on eBay, full fuel rail and the fuel pressure regulator, but I don't want to spend the full 100 when the part's probably like $20-$30. Yeah, we'll just have to work with what we have for now, and if we absolutely need it, then I will go ahead and buy it. Yeah, I'm just waiting for one payment of something, and then I can go ahead and buy the suspension as well, so we will have money for that, which is perfect. Absolutely phenomenal. I am very excited to get this car all pristine, driving well, and all that. So let's hope that this fixes our idle issue today. I will catch you guys in a little bit here. It is a beautiful day out here at Tommy State Park. You can see the light filtering through the trees and everything. We're just going to go for a quick little walk and then head back to the house and start working on the Skyline. The sun came out to greet us. We crossed the water here in our waterproof shoes. Vessi, do you want to sponsor us like you did Donut Media? We have made our way back to the house. Gonna go ahead and pop this hood open real quick. We'll do that, and then we can go ahead and start taking out the intake pieces here, throttle body and all that. See if it all needs a little clean. Either way, it should be a good thing to do anyway, so might as well just do it. Boom. Alrighty, let me get the light over here as well. I got the light shroud right here. So I've got a lot of equipment, a lot of it. This doesn't look great. I think it's just old hose, and it might be leaking from here too. You can see kind of a cracked, it's not fully sealed here, so we'll take it off and check it out. Gotten this piping off, so now we can see into here. It looks pretty dirty, so we're just gonna go ahead and spray that out real quick, and then might check the throttle position sensor as well, since it's right there. Everything's just right there, super nice. And then yeah, definitely need to give it a spray. A little bit of carbon buildup there. We got the carb choke and throttle body cleaner. Go ahead and spray that in here. Oop. Make sure it doesn't all spill all over the place. Crispy. Go ahead and give her a little wipe down here. Oh yeah, a little bit in there for sure. Good thing is, I think our throttle cable is adjusted properly because it is fully closed right now, and as soon as we put some tension on it, it does open, so that's perfect. It's not cracked open at all, which is something I was afraid of, so that is good. I have disconnected the MAV here. We're gonna go start the car up and spray some intake cleaner in, and then it's gonna be mad at me for a second, so bear with me here. That was rough. We have gone ahead and put everything back after cleaning it all out. I'm gonna go ahead and start it real quick, and hopefully it doesn't get too mad at me. There's still cleaner in there, so let's go ahead and do that, and then go take it out for a drive, and hopefully at idle, because usually after it warms up, it takes a second before it comes back down. So drops down to 10 again. Oh, 11, yeah, that's about right. Well, it's not too angry. We've cruised our way over to Costco here to grab a quick Costco hot dog, but it definitely helped a lot with at least cold start idle and even driving around. Like, it did dip down pretty low once, and it hasn't really done it much since. It does kind of hunt for idle when you take it out of gear, but it's barely there anymore. It used to be very drastic. It'd hunt from like 0, like nearly like 100 RPMs up to like 1500. So it's a lot better now. It almost hits 2 sometimes, and now it's not doing that, so that's great. I don't know if you guys like relish, but I love relish. I also put the pepper flakes, and I also put some Parmesan cheese on this thing. I'm gonna always pair it with a lemonade, because no soda here, bruh. We've got a free ice cream sundae too, and this is the best way to eat it. Put a churro in your ice cream. Shit's fire, man. Woo, look at that. That is a dessert if I've ever seen one. While we're here at Costco, let's go ahead and fill up these tires real quick. We've got the tire inflation station. The inflation station, brother. But yeah, this way they can just set it to 35, which is perfect, and then we'll go ahead and grab the hose here, and then all you have to do is plug it in pretty much. Go like that, and then it'll fill. See, it's at 31, 32, 34, skip 33 somehow, and then it starts beeping, and then you just do that, close your cap. Super easy. I love having a Costco right down the street from the house. You can get gas there too, which we probably will because the car needs gas. I lied. It didn't actually fix the problem, so we're just gonna get gas. It does it weird intervals. Like, it'll happen sometimes when I take it out of gear, and then some other times it won't do it at all. So I'm wondering what else is wrong, but cleaning it definitely helped. I mean, it was a good thing to do anyway. Look, Corvette. We're at Costco, might as well get gas. It's cheap. $3.99 for premium. It's probably not the best gas to put in the car right now, but it's fine. We don't need Chevron gas for... We're not doing tons of pulls right now. Still can't do full throttle, so it's all good. So I misspoke earlier. This is the idle air control valve. I'm going to pop that off real quick as well. So we did clean the little pinhole that's on the underside of the throttle body here, and it does go to that. So we just didn't clean the whole thing. Basically, we only did one side of it. We're going to go ahead and pull off that as well and see if that actually makes a bigger difference, because it did make a little bit of a difference at first. And so hopefully that will do the rest of the trick. So we're going to go ahead and pull that off real quick, and then we should be good to go. And then we can go test it again. Boom. Nobody's in the way, so we can go ahead and drive this thing. Alrighty, so I've taken this off. Yeah, look, see how dirty it is in there. So I'm sure cleaning this out will do something at least. So that'll be good. Hopefully that fixes our problem. Also, it's cracked, which is no bueno. I have reinstalled the iacv iacv, and we'll have to warm it up, test it, see what's up, go for a drive, see if while I take it out of gear, if it stops wanting to idle anymore, or if it comes back to normal position now. And then the next thing to check would be TPS. We'll need, Thomas's got his work van here, so we have a multimeter now. So we should be able to test that if this doesn't go right. Well, turns out cleaning the idle air control valve actually solved a lot of issues here. So we no longer have idling issues while driving it and then taking the car out of gear and putting in neutral. So that is amazing. And basically, I'll actually put my foot down as well, and it did not break up at all. It did not boost cut or fuel cut or nothing. So I think we are good on maintenance now, it seems like. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the Evo into the garage, and I guess we're gonna start tearing this thing apart this week. Take off the fenders, put the OEM fenders back on, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get inside this thing, start her up, get her warmed up enough so we can put it in the garage, and then we should be good to go. Oh man, lots of progress this week. Lots of progress. I'm loving it. Nice. Well, there she is. She is in the garage now, so some things are definitely going to happen now. Like, these fenders are coming off soon. I've got the OEM ones up here, up top, and then I've got that blue trunk. I might put it on and put the black wing back on. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's tough because I am getting my Voltex style front bumper here, like, within the next 2 weeks, I think. They're shipping it out soon. I bought it back in October, so it is a long wait period. It's like 3-4 months wait period. So it's so tough, man. But the great thing is we do own another Evo, and if all these parts come off of it, off of this one, they're all going on to the other one. So we're still good. We still got Evo tings. Don't even worry about it, guys. We are not leaving the Evo platform because 4G63s are such beasts, and they are honestly almost perfect daily drivers. I love these cars so much. I mean, this one's almost perfect except for it does have a rebuilt title, and that's the only reason we can't lower the car right now, because you can see how the wheel is pushed in right here. And I think it's because when they repaired it, they didn't repair it quite properly. And that's the only thing keeping us from getting perfect fitment and all that good stuff. And obviously the carbon fenders, they're, you know, a little more fragile than the OEM ones. So there is that too. But all of this will go on to the other car probably. And then including the front bumper and stuff. So I think we're good to go, guys. I mean, gosh, this is so exciting to have that car done and not have to worry about motor issues and stuff. I mean, we'll take some time and drive it and see what's up. I'm not exactly certain if that car is going to be just perfect every single day. So we'll drive it a little more because I only drove it for probably about 20 minutes. and then we will see. But for now, gotta revert this thing. Alrighty guys, so we are driving the car a little bit more just to see if there's any more idle issues, and there aren't, except for when I started the car, it did have, it kept dying on me, so I had to like give it some gas and keep it at idle. But now I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. But we are headed over to the Lowe's meet. There's a little meet going on, a little gathering, and I found a 350Z fan who's right behind me. I think he's still behind me. Yeah, can't tell right now, but I will show you guys when we get over there. Okay, so no more idling issues while we're driving. That's super. I'm wondering if it's going to have that same issue when I start it up again later. It just kept wanting to die, so I'm not exactly sure what's happening with that. But this is the Z I was talking about. This thing. He pulled up next to me. I was like, yo, what's good? So we cruised to the meet together. Hell yeah, man. And then we've got a couple, trucks and stuff out here. And then a Accord. I'm liking that. And a couple Mustangs and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty low-key. Just a pop-up. But I just did want to take the car out for a little bit and at least drive it and see if we're still good. And we are. So that's amazing. We drove all the way across town. No problems at all. So that's great. And I had to take it out of gear quite a few times. So good to go.
Nice.
Hey, yo, so we got Cameron here, and he's dropping some knowledge on me on these RPs, and I really have no idea about this platform, so it's actually really great to have somebody who knows what's going on, and he's going to help me do boost leak tests and all that, so that's going to be wonderful. And then he also said that if we get a RB25 turbo for it, also, this thing's supposed to be making 14 pounds at stock, so we're definitely not hitting that. We're hitting like 9 or 10, so there's massive boost leak issue here, so we're definitely going to need to do that boost leak test. And yeah, just small things right now, but it is driving really well, like I said, and so we'll just have to iron out those small little things and then we'll be good to go. It's been grand daily. I mean, we haven't really dailied it yet, but I think it's going to be a really good daily, so that's wonderful.